think, are we back? I have no clue. I hope we're back. Mine's our PC crashed. I don't know. 19 gigs. Holy, okay. We'll keep this here somewhere. Alright. I don't know if did it get sent to Codex? I think it did. Yeah, okay, it's done. There we go. Okay. Let me just figure out the share, copy link, send it over to okay. That should be good, I think. Alright, so last time I think the music was a little too loud anyway. Check later. Sample didn't say anything in chat, which sucks. If you have a problem, say it in chat. Don't just sit there. You know? Just gonna go on YouTube here.
Calling about an extra fee on my phone bill. Okay. Been on hold 97 minutes.
And I will lower it down to like
Switch. Escape to Freedom Mobile and get a plan that's got more included and less to call about.
So you're going to have to sit through ads.
A slow map drags you down.
Okay. Let me know in chat if this is if the music's okay. Alright, we're back. So with the Calgary to space thing, so again, let me just preface. We have satellite that's up in the air right now, and that satellite needs to send data to the ground station, which is already doing, and then we need to capture that into a database, and then that database then powers some form of dashboard that we're going to use to measure Steve. Now Steve is again this guy. Right? So we don't know exactly, the scientists don't know what exactly causes this. We make sure we can measure it and put hypothesis for it. So that's the plan. So we've set up the satellite already. We just have to make the database. And in order to make the database, well, the first thing we're going to do is figure out what the plan is for that. So I need to figure out first what data we're getting, and that's where I'm kind of like, ooh, can I show that to you guys or not? So we're gonna see. You know what's crazy? I think they removed me from the stupid channel where they have all the stuff. I'm not in machine ops anymore. That's stupid. Am I not? What? Okay, sorry if you guys can't see this. This is on separate, but it's there. It sucks the fact that I can't find it anymore. Okay, fine. Figure out. Again, in chat, let me know if the music is too loud. I don't even know if the music... Is the music... Can you guys hear that? I think we can. Just let me know if it's too loud. Sunday meeting. Okay. Damn, I've actually been removed. Okay, I'm gonna text my supervisor. Had some free time on my hands. Was trying to start designing the DB. Can't seem to access the mission ops anymore. Not sure what that's about, but I need to see what data we have to actually put a schema design forward. Are there any resources where I can check that? Okay, Corinne had some free time on my hands trying to start designing the DB. Can't seem to access the mission. I'm not sure what that's about, but I need to see the data we have to actually put a scheme design forward. Schema design. Are there any? Check that. Okay. All right. So immediately, this is gone. We're not doing this anymore. We're gonna instead be working on the. Let's just do finance guy. I guess. Let's just do finance guy for now. Okay. So the core product loop, and this is one of the main things about finance guy that's been really tripping me up for a while now. And so I need to get this up and running. So the core product, user wonders, can I buy this? Opens Finance Guy directly into the purchase check, enters amount, optionally gets a plain verdict, chooses buy and log. Finance Guy learns from the outcome and shows habit progress later now. Highest lever changes, replace required budget onboarding with lightweight first check. Yep, make blue eyes purchase check. Yep, stop getting safe to spend, building behind a full monthly plan, allow lower confidence, lightweight mode. This is great. A lot of this is amazing. I think, yeah, I really do like some of this product diagnosis. The machine learning doesn't really do anything. The machine learning model was thoughtful to visible equals invisible show reasons. Okay. Yep. I like this. I think we move away from plan kind of methodology for the app. Not just methodology, but paradigm, I suppose. Paradigm for the app, and more towards the plan kind of more towards a more wholesale approach. Users enter paycheck, limits spending, then they can enter limits on spending, then they can, what the hell am I thinking? Okay, then they can, what can they do? Enter limits, and then they can check for their spends. Okay, that's what I wanted. Boom, perfect. Let's start PRD doc. Make sure everything is on track for that. Do not code yet. Okay. We're just gonna let that run. Hello, OG Blushy Boy. How are you? Thank you for the kind words. I don't know what I did to be your favorite YouTuber. I haven't uploaded in like a month. It's a lot, but I've been really busy working part-time in my internship and everything. So, is the music too loud? Is the music okay? Can you hear me all right? It's good? Perfect. Yeah. Right now we're just working on Finance Guy. I don't know if you were here earlier for my rant about the satellite work that I'm doing currently, but it's a doozy. So I just realized that I wasn't given the right permissions for the thing that I'm working on, because I need to design the database for that. So they haven't really given me what data we're getting from the actual satellite to the ground station, so it's kind of stuck on that. So we're just waiting on that. And while that's happening, I'm going to be just doing the, Finance Guy, which is a lot less coding and a lot more prompting, because I hate doing, front end and shit like that. So I'm just going to let Codex do its thing. Meanwhile, we have a couple of other things, but I don't want to blow my PC up. we have AUV that we need to do, which I guess I can just go over right now. AUV, it's for RoboSub 2027. So for those of you that don't know what RoboSub 2027 is, let me just bring up this over here. RoboSub 2027. Now, okay, well, it just pulls up RoboSub 2026. Essentially, it is a yearly hackathon-like contest? Yeah. Where you build an underwater vehicle that works on its own thing. That works autonomously. It completes tasks and stuff like that. You know, it will deploy missiles to break things. It'll drop stuff. It'll grab stuff. And so I need to work on this project as well for my thing. So yeah, I'm working on a lot of projects we're gonna do. It's like not necessarily a hackathon for robots. Think of it, I don't know if you're familiar with conferences. So I'm doing the thing. Thank you. I'm not sure. Well, it's a 50-person team. So it's not just me. I'm just the software lead right now. So we've got a couple of things on there. Let me see. Hopefully I can do this. Just a second. Make sure the GitHub as well. Actually, GitHub matters. Let me see if I can. I don't want to leak stuff. A lot of leakings have been happening. But yeah, now as you can see, we have God knows how many tasks in this. Yeah, it's basically first robotics. Well, that tweaked for a bit. But yeah, no, it's just going to we have to create a bunch of stuff. So what we're doing right now is we're creating the software side of everything, and that software side needs to be tested, right? So we can't just write the machine learning. So in order for it to be autonomous, it has to have machine learning so that it can see and detect objects within the water. And we can't just write the code and then wait for the electrical engineering team to actually make the robot so that we can test it, because that would take too long and it would probably cause a bunch of damages and stuff like that, and we lose a lot of money for the actual project. So instead, what we have to do is we have to build a simulation in a separate software called Gazebo. So I think I might actually run this, but the thing is, like, in order for me to run Gazebo and everything, I have to have Linux open. I have to have so much other things open. So we might not be doing it while we do FinanceGuy. Just waiting on this. Okay. So this is important. So I'm a big coder. I love hand coding stuff. But when it comes to these big projects, some of these bigger projects. So when it comes to these bigger projects, how I like to code for a lot of these is through spec-driven AI coding, and this is different to just prompting, like, bullshit all the time. It really forces you to slow down and think about what you're building. It's really important in that sense. So I've already set this project up pretty hand coding, but I feel like I'm falling behind. Absolutely, yeah, that's why I'm coding FinanceGuy with Codex. Otherwise, I would also be hand coding it. You will absolutely fall behind if you hand code in today's day and age. What you need to do is you need to understand the code. You need to understand the system behind how everything works, the tech stack and everything. And once that's understood and gone through your head, you can leave the actual, meaningless task, I suppose, the meaningless task of coding to the AI and let it do that. So I like it too. I also feel like I fall behind when I do it, so I need to do something like this. So even with AI-driven coding, and I think a lot of people miss this, especially when they're first coding it, you have to really make sure you're coding the right thing, because the AI will code. It'll just code really badly. You have to make sure you're hyper-specific. You have to make sure that you're covering all security angles, which is a big thing with vibe-coded shit, where, like, the security of it all is horrible. So you need to make sure that it's good in that sense. But yeah, no, this music is pissing me off. I thought it was gonna be nice and quirky and shit. Okay, wait, where is it?
Realize you're dead to things.
God damn it, ads. But yeah, no. So we're gonna go through this and we're gonna read and we're gonna figure it out. So that's on the plan. Hopefully soon I'll release on Android. So I've got a couple of notes from my beta testing users as well. I don't know if you're in the beta testing thing, OG. Are you on iPhone or Android? Android. Okay, yeah. I'll get it out soon, hopefully. It's only an iPhone right now, and that costs a lot of money. So, saving up, getting the budget back up, and hopefully music is getting really loud. Is that better? Okay, so that's that. Let's go through the actual thing now. So, draft review. FinanceGuy should move away from the plan first budgeting paradigm and impulse first money grab. This is a big thing that I've been debating with myself for the actual thing for FinanceGuy. I was trying to make it everything. I was trying to make it like, oh, you don't need Excel anymore. You don't need another habit building app to get better with your finances. You just need one thing that does it all. But I'm realizing more and more as I code this, I just don't have the skills or the team or the time to make that. And so instead I'm going to niche down and really focus on this core product idea here. I was really, it sucked. I was on church yesterday, and the entire way I was like, do I do this? Do I not? But we're doing it, so that's what we're doing. So FinanceGuy should move away from a plan-first budgeting paradigm and become an impulse-first money habit. So that's the plan. The core product promise: enter your paycheck, set soft spending limits, and check impulse purchases before you buy. FinanceGuy still uses finance data, safe and logical transactions, income limits. The difference is product framing and short-term behavior. The app, excuse me. The app should no longer ask users to build a full monthly budget before they understand the value. Instead, it should just get enough context to answer the decision the user actually has to make, which is, can I buy this right now without messing myself up? So budgeting becomes supporting infrastructure. The habit loop becomes the app. So, big thing. I think the original paradigm for the app, especially for the onboarding, and a lot of people complained when they were testing the beta, where they said, oh my god, the onboarding takes like 15 minutes to get through because you have to set in all of your things. You have to put in, your monthly income and all of that, which just doesn't work, especially for an app to work students that work part-time. It just doesn't work. So, you have all of that. So, all this is good. Work often overspends on small optional purchases like food delivery. Wants help with decisions in the moment, and afterward, low patience for full budget. So that's what we're trying to hit. Block card purchases. This is another thing that I could do a little bit, but I'm not going to. What I might is. Right now it already has like a Apple Pay tracker fully, so I need to also implement that over to the Google Pay or whatever Android user that. Report that over. You need some debt counseling, of course. You're expecting full wealth management, investment advice, or we're not doing that. I wanted to do all that, but we're not, and it's going to also save you a lot of room for the public. So I think those are pretty good. Just a couple of questions. The reason I say machine learning is because I'm shooting for a career in machine learning. And so my resume has a lot of machine learning stuff on it right now. The internship that I'm doing is a medical science, brain research kind of thing with ML. So a lot of ML stuff going on in my life right now. And so I'm just going to see if I can fit ML into anywhere, and I'm probably going to hand code that separately. I don't think I can do that on stream simply because I want the privacy of the user to be maintained. That's one thing. Okay. A lot of questions, but it's not really okay. Wait. Question 1. What is finance, guys? John, should I buy this right now? I also like machine learning, but AI engineering just fits me better. What is AI engineering? I never really understood it. Is AI engineering just... I know it's not just using LLMs. I hope not. Is it? Or is it the art of actually making the LLMs, which I guess just falls into machine learning, right? I thought they were kind of one and the same. Might be wrong. Did you know that the music is completely a cappella, meaning that it is made with voices? That's why I like it so much. Plus, it's one of my favorite games of all time, so there's a soundtrack from that. No, it's mostly implementing AI to systems like the annoying features in all the sites. I see. Well, you don't have to call it annoying. Just speeding up stuff into AI. That makes sense. Perfect, I'm capturing your answer as FinanceGuy is a spending app, room app at rest, and a purchase decision app in promotion. If you're open to see how much you can spend, otherwise you're perfect. So, what should the first screen meeting with? Big spending room number first, purchase and item first, split. What should we call the main number? So spending room, impulse room, fun money. Fun money is really fun, but I feel like am I still live? I don't know if I'm still live. I also use some of the... Oh my god. Use some of the machine learning to see how to set app. Okay, something's iffy with my internet, I think. Can you hear me? I have no clue. I think I have too many things open. I'm just gonna start closing stuff up. We're just gonna close the music for a little bit. Are we back? I think we should be okay. Search for experience buffers. Okay, I think we're back. Hopefully. We're back. Okay. I also use some of the machine learning to tailor to more specific site apps and making it more optimized. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's really cool. Okay, I think we should be okay now. The internet was just kind of tweaking for a little bit there. Okay. Yeah. So what was I deciding? I was deciding what we should call the main number. I think impulse room. Really, fun money is really funny. I really want to do fun money, but it might ruin the actual appeal of the app. So I think I'm gonna go with 2B spending room maybe, just so that it's. Or I guess I'll just go with the same 2A. Safe to spend is what we've been running with for a while now. So might as well stick with it. Might as well stick with it. Should be okay on that front. Okay. All right. 2A. Sorry, just sorting the stream out. Okay. 2A. When a user is not actively buying something, what is the main reason to open the app? See how much they can spend, update paycheck limits, review recent impulse wins, log import transactions, check goals. 3, all of the above. What is the main reason? Mainly, okay. Main reason, see how much they can spend, update paycheck limits, review. Okay, see how much they can spend. I think that's the main feature. When a user actively about to buy something, what should the app optimize for? Fastest possible yes, no is check, more detailed impact, strong pause, wait intervention, a goal trade-off. Like this could go to X instead. If the user has not set up paycheck, okay. Ooh, this is tough. So fastest possible yes, no is check, more detailed impact explanation, strong pause, wait intervention. A goal trade-off, like this could go to X instead. I'm not sure. I think we're gonna go with A, but then it should still show B and D. Okay, 5. Let's do this. If the user has not set up paycheck or limits yet, should the app still let them run blue eyes? Yes, always let them check. Would say confidence low. Yes, but require one quick context field. No, they need B6 set up first. Let's go with A. Let's go with A. And then 6. FinanceGuy helps students finish before they spend so they can. Okay, so FinanceGuy helps students build. Save money before they spend so they can build better habits and not be broke. Okay, that's a lot. Alright, is the stream okay? Is everything okay? The internet was kind of tweaking, so I shut down the music. I don't know. Just hoping to God that I'm doing this right. This is the first time I've ever streamed. I was too lazy. I was too lazy to sit down and, well, I wasn't lazy. I just don't have time. But I don't have time to edit videos and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what? Let's just live stream. Let's live stream me coding. Why not? Captured. FinanceGuy shows safe to spend on Rust that turns into a fast purchase check when the user is about to buy. The first screen should show safe to spend. Yes. Paycheck plus spending limits. Answer like 1B, 2. Onboarding ask for first. What money are you working with right now? How much was your last paycheck? How do you make per month? What's your current bank balance? Okay. Well, I need to also see my usage. Oh, did they remove the cap for codecs? What? Why does it not show that my 5-hour? Surely they haven't removed the 5-hour limit. Well, we'll see. We'll figure it out. We have 96% though, so we should be good. Okay, section 2. So what should onboarding ask for first? What money are you working with right now? How much was your last paycheck? How much do you make per month? What's your current bank balance? I think 1 should be D. What should the app support as the user's money source? Only paychecks plus one-off deposits, anything paycheck, loan, family transfer, cash on hand. To see, we have expense stuff within, oh, sorry, we have income edition and within the app already. Right, so that's that. 3, what should limits reset around by default? Every paycheck deposit cycle, weekly, monthly, let the user choose during setup. So 3D, when setting up limits, they choose weekly or monthly. Weekly, monthly. That's that. 4, should there be one main spending limit or category limits? One flexible spending limit only, one flexible spending optional category limits later. Main spending limits, no limits, only safe to spend. This is kind of a weird question, so it should just be 4, make it so that there is a base safe to spend after all the money has been moved to goals, etc. And then after that, have extra limits for other things. Other things and categories. Boom. Okay, 5. What should the limit actually mean? Do not spend more than this. Try to keep impulse spending under this. This is your fun money. This is your total non-bill spending room. Safe to spend is the total non-bill, non-category spending room. Other limits are saying do not spend more than this on coffee this week. This should be suggested by the app based on some form of machine learning to help speed the process up. I hope this is not too boring. But this is how I like to code my features and make sure the app is very thorough. The thing is, like, the more time I spend here, the less time I'll have to spend fixing it afterwards when the AI has actually coded it. So that's that. 6, should bills rent be a part of initial setup? Yes. Or not an onboarding only the user wants accurate. Let's just give it optional for now. 7, if the user blows past their limit, what should FinanceGuy do? Keep warning gently, become more strict with pause suggestions, ask them to reset, change the limit, start a reflection flow, combination. So, warn, notification, send more pause suggestions during times of spending, I guess. Spending, etc. Not really sure, so decide what's best. Okay, that's that. That's that section. Okay. Okay. Just going through this. Oh my god, another 15 questions. Okay. Captured. Done that. Save to spend. Money left after on record obligations are accounted for. The category limit set underneath that. Do not spend more than $25 on coffee this week. My grammar for blown limit to a graduated response. Okay, machine learning role. What is ML's main job in this new version? So let's get this. So this is the important stuff. This is where it actually matters, because this is why I built a project in the first place. What is ML's main job in this new version? Suggest category limits during setup, predict whether a purchase, impulsive, tricky, personalized notifications, timing, explain patterns, like you overspend on food delivery after 9 p.m. So I want E. I want all of that. It's gonna be really hard, but we need to. Should ML ever decide the verdict? Yes, ML can directly change safe, risky, no rules to calculate the verdict. ML only adds personalization. This needs to be A. 3. Should users know ML is involved? Yes. Finny noticed a pattern, explicitly show confidence, model info, and explanation. I want it to be as transparent as possible. I don't want it to be any magic running in the stuff. I want it to be very explainable. So we're going to run C here. Okay, so for suggested limit, what should ML base them on? Users past spending only, similar student defaults first, user history later, current balance plus user chooses target, ML just nudges. Okay. I think similar student defaults. I think B, start with D, move towards, start with D, move towards B, then A. Okay, I think that's good. 5. What should ML optimize for? Spending less money, avoiding regret, staying under limits, building the check before buying habit, reducing financial stress. Reducing financial stress is a very vague thing because everything is already leading up to that. So, weird way to phrase it, but yeah, I think we can leave that. So we can say, what should ML optimize for? Spending less money, avoiding regret, staying under limits. Let's do building the check before spending habit, I think, is the best thing here. What is the worst ML failure? It warns too often and becomes annoying. It misses risky purchases. It feels creepy. It gives fake precision and loses trust. That's what it is. D and E. 7. Should ML be allowed to say things like, you usually regret food delivery after 10 p.m.? Yes, if based on the user's own reflections. Yes, but phrase it softer. No, that feels too creepy / judgmental. Let's do A. During beta, should ML be fully off, heuristics only, shadow mode only, collecting, evaluating predictions silently, used only for suggested limits, use limit notification, not verdicts. D should slowly train itself, and then we can start moving it forward. Alright. A lot of context being built. Okay. A lot of context. Good. And I'm going to push on this because your ML answer is ambitious. Captured ML should eventually touch the whole impulse system as just limits. Yeah. Okay. There's more. Okay. Guardrails. You can choose, you can decide. Better wise, you chose ML should not handle. That is a good shape strategy, but we need hard guardrails. Fake smart. Okay. Alrighty. So, 1. If rules say a purchase is unsafe, but ML thinks it's fine, what happens? If a purchase says unsafe, but ML thinks it's fine. Yeah, okay. B is good on that one. If rules say a purchase is safe, but ML thinks it's risky, what happens? Oop. YouTube is dying on me again. Oh my god. Holy horrific stream. Okay. I might start streaming next time with normal latency instead of low because this stream health is horrific. I feel so bad. Okay. 2. If rules say a purchase is safe but ML thinks it's risky, what happens? ML can upgrade it to caution risky. ML add pattern, but verdict stays safe. Let's do B. So ML is more of a toe regulator. What data should train personalization? Purchase checks plus everything, including ledger import histories, everything. Should FinanceGuy use cross-user student patterns? No, only personal yes, anonymous aggregate defaults for cold starts. No for verdicts. B, use C students. Opt in from research. 5. Should users be able to correct ML? Yes, but yes. Helpful, not helpful. Yes, this was necessary. This was yes, but only during no inferred behavior. A, B, and C. Actually, not C, A, B. Yeah, okay, 6. If ML confidence is low, should the UI say that clearly? Yes. Always show confidence, yeah. How aggressive can notification personalization get? Very gentle, max 1 smart nudge a day, moderate based on risky windows, aggressive if users over limit. Let's do user configurable. What should ML never do? Shame the user, claim a purchase is guaranteed safe, recommend use sensitive. All of the above is good, I think. There we go. Damn. Okay. Onboarding plus first session. Let's see. What is the minimum setup before users reaches the main app? Current balance only. Current balance plus 1 spending limit. Spending limit protected money. No minimum. They can skip everything. Okay. Minimum setup should be just A. Should onboarding force a first blue eyes check? Strongly encouraged. Skippable. B. 3. Should the first check use a real purchase or sample purchase? Let's do B. 4. How many onboarding steps is acceptable? Let's go with A. So we're going to try and make this really fast, really easy to get into, and not at all difficult. 5. Should onboarding ask for impulse categories? Not needed. We should probably have already have infrastructure for that. So let's see. There is already infrastructure regarding that. We have base categories and user can add more. There we go. Should onboarding ask for a goal protected item? Optional. 7. If user skips setup, what should home show? So show save the spend below, show finish setup as a main CTA, show blue eyes. Okay, let's do B. 8. What should the user feel after the first session? I know how much I can spend. I know whether this purchase is smart. This doesn't stop me. Send my money situation. That D is the most important, I think. So you look at the app and it's like, oh my god, I know exactly what I need to spend. It's really important. Nice. This makes onboarding much sharper and less exhausting. Okay, nice. Oh my god, how many are there, bro? Okay, this is a lot more than I thought it would take from before. So let me actually go here. So where is it where they ask all the questions? That's 1, 2. How many more sections is this? Okay, let's see. Let's just ask it after this one's up. Do I still have coffee? I still have coffee. Oh, it's cold. Let's see. Okay. Onboarding direction. Done. Okay, so what should the primary tabs be? Home ledger plan goals, but refocused. Check activity limits goals. Check activity goals me. Home activity goals me. Something else. Home activity goals me might be a good idea, I think. Should the center fab stay? Yes. Send it open quick actions. Yes, but tapping goes directly to blue eyes. No, that means a yes. There we go. What should happen to plan? Remove as primary tabs, move under settings, rename to limits, keep plan, but rewrite it around limits paycheck, hide for beta, keep right internal, keep plan. But I think we want to rewrite it around limits and paycheck. Nope. 4. What should happen to ledger? Keep as ledger tab, rename to activity, move to under me settings, keep but make it less prominent. Let's just keep it as, I think rename to activity might be nice. Should goals stay primary? Yes, goals are key to impulse trade-offs. No, make goals secondary. Maybe, but if only if simplified. Goals are saving goals. limits are spending guardrails, then subscriptions within the app are your bills. Just letting them know. What should the main first? What should be the existing home redesign? New check tab. We check input. So, let's do A and D. Make it look aesthetic for the Instagram too. It should be a public thing that a person can share. 7. Should reports analytics be visible in the beta? Yes, but secondary, hide them, keep only weekly, keep only if tied to a decision. Nope. Let's just do A, yes, no need for secondary. Hey, what should the app feel like after the app changes? Focus habit loop, a finance assistant, lightweight budget app, a money companion with impulse tool. A and B. There we go. How many more sections do we have? Bruh, I'm getting tired. So I'm gonna note. Just gonna do that. It says I have 1 viewer. Is that still you, OG Blushing Boy? I'm sure. My bad for not interacting with the chat. Got really into this. I need to learn how to be a streamer, I suppose. God, the delay sucks. Either the delay sucks or my thing is lying to me. I don't know. Fair, we're close. I'll compress the rest into one final section instead of dragging it on. Thank God. Okay. One more. Plan should not stay called plan forever based on your answers. It sounds more like limits or money set up as a concept, even if it survives. Okay. Should FinanceGuy optimize for spending less, spending consciously, staying under limits, avoiding being broke? All but the main one is. All the main is spending consciously. 2. If the user checks a risky purchase and buys anyway, what should FinanceGuy 2? No reward but no shame. Ask for reflection later. B and C, I guess? Yeah. What should count most in the habit streak? Opening the app, running blue eyes, waiting, skipping, reducing. Any conscious money action, weekly review. Opening the app, running blue eyes, waiting, skipping, reducing. Any conscious money action, I think, should be better. And I think and E. 4. What feature should be most demoted? Full budget plans, ledger imported cleanup, XP gold wardrobe, social crew, model research screens. Okay, so we'll go A. Ledger import cleanup, that's good. XP gold wardrobe, let's go with C, I think. C, remove too much gamification, keep in light. I like the social crew aspects, so we're gonna leave that. Or actually, you know what? We'll leave the remove golden wardrobe, keep XP. Social crew is fine. Auto research. Okay, so that's good. Sorry, I saw your chat. I'll just answer in a bit. Just give me a second. What features are you most unwilling to lose? Blue eyes, safe to spend, finny, goals, ledger import, gamification. I think ledger import, gamification. Unwilling A, because that's a whole point to it. Is my stream dead? Why is my stream dead? Hello. Okay, we're back. It says my stream is dead. It's terrifying. Why is my stream dead? Hello, hello, hello. Man, my stream just keeps on flickering up and down. That sucks. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. My internet's just kind of bad. I can't stream. But I'll get to your questions just in a bit once I finish answering all these questions. What should never appear in the user-facing copy? Budgeting app, AI model prediction, shame language, spreadsheet finance jargon. I think E. I think mostly the budgeting app. is good. When Finance Guy is wrong, what should the recovery be? User corrects it with feedback. App explains missing context. App asks it one set of question. App learns silently. A, D. And D. 8 in one sense says, what should 5 ultimately ship? We need to make sure that we use the existing features entirely, write as little code as possible, and reshape the app to a new paradigm. Are we back? Hopefully we're back. Man, this sucks. Okay. Yeah, my internet is just not it right now. I wonder how I could make it better. Oh man, this sucks. Okay, so what is your take on AI? Like, do you think local, cheaper AI will be more prominent or more expensive, bigger AI models will be mainstream? I think right now there's 2 avenues for AI to go. I don't know if I think my internet's dead. I'm not sure. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I hope. Please. Hello. Hello, are we back? Are we back? Please tell me I'm back. Okay, I think I'm good. Okay, so what is your take on AI? Like, do you think local, cheaper AI will be more prominent or more expensive? Bigger AI models will be mainstream. I think, and the industry's moving towards this pretty heavily, where there's going to be lesser, more cheaper models for the rest of us, for the regular people, right? They're probably not going to be as fast or as powerful as some of the bigger ones, and those bigger ones are going to be left for the enterprise level. So companies that are going to buy out AI or AI agents for their, coding tasks. I think what's going to happen is that ChatGPT is going to become the everyday man's AI, where every person can use it. It's very friendly, very fast. Well, not very fast, but very friendly, capable, makes less mistakes. And then Claude and Anthropic are going to move more towards a company level. So now they're going to start selling different packages to different companies for their, rate limiting and all of that when they use AI in separate stuff. I think the API costs themselves for AI features might remain the same, but I think for the use of AI, at least in terms of coding stuff, I think it's definitely going to be much different in that sense, where Anthropic and everybody are going to really lean into the enterprise level. And then ChatGPT is going to be like, hey, if you're a regular man that doesn't know how to code, come over, we're going to help you out. So and that's my take on it, at least from what I've been reading and everything. And I hope you heard me if if the stream isn't dying on you. Hopefully. Let's hope. Okay, so what changed? No text runs because this is a documentation. Only next proper step is CO45 technical spec, especially for the safe to spend lightweight formula, limit data model, nav migration, ML beta boundaries. Conscious spending habits. It exploits sense right as little code as corrected by reshaping existing features. Let's get a technical spec in. Then we can write out. Let's get a technical spec in. Make sure it's really thorough. Make sure it's really thorough. There we go. Alright, I agree with sucks because I prefer Claude a lot better. I think, yeah, Honestly, I'm a Codex user simply again because ChatGPT is just cheaper. You know, it has a little bit of a student deal for me, so I'm in uni. It's cheaper. Claude is a lot faster and it's a lot better with front end. So yes, I agree. It will make more mistakes though. I think, at least from what I've seen, it makes more mistakes because it's trying to be more fast. But at the same time, I've actually worked a real job now. I'm doing an internship currently over at a hospital. We're working. There's probably going to be a video on this like late September, but I'm working on a conference paper where we take PET CT scan data, feed that into a machine learning model, and it predicts like a lot of head and neck tumor stuff. So I'm working on that right now, and that's like an internship over at the hospital. And I'm telling you right now, people use AI to code, but a lot of the stuff in these jobs are not AI driven. I spend more than half my time uh, meetings, deciding which model to use. There's a lot of human input that goes into these things that AI just cannot replicate. The problem solving just isn't there for it. So I agree in the sense that, coding might not be necessarily there anymore, like maybe in a year or so. It's already not there now. The junior developer is just gone. But the idea that coding itself or the tech industry is completely overridden, I don't think I agree with that. I definitely don't. I think there's a lot of human addition, or I guess human input, that's required in these things. Okay, so we've got the PRD down to a very specific thing. You know, allowed the allowed us to do the thing hopefully, and then after that I'm gonna get it to write the technical spec here. This is the next step in my process where you write the product requirements document, which means the entire feature that I'm coding or whatever I'm changing, I write the exact thing that I want. Or I guess the AI writes it. It just asks me exactly what I want. And then after that, the technical spec is its main duty is that AI will go through the entirety of the code base, see what already exists, and with as little change in code as possible, it's going to try and implement the features from the PRD. And so the technical spec is just another markdown document where it explains like, this is how we're going to go about it. This is what we're going to change, this place, this thing, etc., etc. etc., etc. So yeah. So I'm just gonna let this run. Anyway, what kind of videos do you think you want to see from the channel? Because I've been kind of in a rut in that sense too. I haven't had any good ideas. I think for a while, simply because I was trying to be consistent on YouTube, I ended up going for slop a little bit. Well, not slop, but I started making videos that I wouldn't watch myself, and I realized that I like watching a lot of videos that are more challenge based or like long projects. And so I think, Michael Reeves kind of videos. So I think I might pivot to less uploads, more live streams, just that I can get better content to actually upload rather than just posting stuff that I'm not happy or proud of. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know what everyone's take on it is. I've been on a hiatus for like the better part of a month now, so. We don't have music going on because my internet's dog shit, so I'm just gonna sing. Just gonna sing, and then it's gonna be fine. Okay. Still editing files. I wonder how much usage I have left. I think they removed the 5-hour rate limit. I doubt that's. I don't know how that's possible. I don't know how they did it. No, I doubt that's possible. We'll see though. We'll see. I swear, if my goddamn stream crashes one more time, I'm gonna crash the hell out. Why is it so slow? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm gonna move out soon too, and the internet's probably gonna be worse on that end. So I don't even know. I googled it, and they said they did remove it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I could have googled it too. Hey, ChatGPT, did you remove the 5-hour rate limit? That's surprising though. I don't know how they did it. I guess you were right in that sense, where they are. See, as you can see, ChatGPT is trying to shift towards a more user-friendly, all-man kind of thing. I wonder if Claude also removed it. That might be a good thing to do. And that might be the play. Do you like the little deer thing at the bottom right? I don't do face cam, so I was like, you know what? I gotta find something to represent me. And so this is it. This isn't. I didn't commission anybody. This is just actually the base thing that comes with the app that I'm running. Because I think it's for use. Hopefully it's for use. Well, I'm not making any money off this anyway, but hopefully it's for use. Otherwise, I'm gonna. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure out a way to get this set up. I wonder if somebody is an artist in the server, and if I can get them to do free work for me, because that's what they're for, right? Or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. How are you liking the stream so far? I hope it's not too boring. I'll probably, I don't know. We'll spice it up. I won't just do these prompting streams. I'll next time. Hopefully, it'll be AUV related. The RoboSub competition that I have going on, and then that'll be a lot more interesting because it's a lot more hand coding, or AI assisted coding, I suppose. But yeah, it's a lot more thought that goes into that one. This is a lot more business kind of stuff. So hopefully that'll be the next stream. The satellite thing, it's just really hard to stream that one because that's like there's so much confidential info that I just am so afraid to leak. So that might not be. So that might not be the play. Yeah, so that might not be the play. God, the stream is so horrifically lagging that I asked a question like 5 minutes ago and it said, and then you responded to it just now. I don't know if that's just you being slow or if it's the stream. Like, it's so bad. The greatest stream of all time. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that, OG Blushy Boy. Or sorry, OG Bushy Boy. Are you in the server? I don't think I've ever met you. I don't know if you're in the server or not. Are you in the Discord server, Bushy Boy? I don't know if calling you Bushy Boy feels a little bit feels a little bit harsh, but that's your name, and you are the OG, so I want to pay respects. I wonder. technical spec is done, and this is it doing all of it. Now, if I were a good coder, or if I were a responsible coder, I would read through all of this and make sure that everything is good. I am, however, feeling incredibly lazy, so we're not going to do that. We're just going to save. We're just going to, okay, never mind. Not going to save, I guess. Then go, and then do. Okay, now let's build out an implementation plan with all the tasks. No, so I think that's you responding to the Discord server. Well, I mean, I can find. Let me get an invite right now. I'll send an invite to you. It's just a bunch of like-minded people. You know, we're all talking about we used to do a big project together, but then we all kind of got really busy, so it didn't happen. But just like-minded people that are fans of the channel. People that like to talk coding and stuff like that. So if you're willing to join, let me paste it in chat here. There you go. But yeah, no, join if you'd like. It's I think it's like a measly 20 people in there right now. It's a good place to, yeah, no. So yeah, join if you want to the Discord server. It's a good place to start meeting people that are also in the space, that are also coding. We've got a couple people that are really good at coding in there. We've got a couple people that are not. When you're debugging, will regret not reading the code? Absolutely. Absolutely will regret it. But I'm just gonna push through. We're gonna figure it out. It'll be fine. Stop being such a negative Nancy. We'll figure it out. But yeah, no. So right now it's doing, so we did the technical spec, and then the next thing and the final part of the process is making a full implementation plan. And so the implementation plan will just run through everything, make sure that everything is good, and then we'll start actually coding it. So welcome to the server. How many members do we have? I think we have officially about 22-ish, I think. I'm not sure. Not that many. It's a nice little community where we all discuss stuff. How'd you find my channel then? I thought you were from the server. I thought you were already there. How'd you manage to find the channel? Did it just show up on your recommended? Okay. Cool. Should just do everything here. I was watching Lattice and it autoplayed your videos. Oh wow, Lattice. That's the guy that does the Minecraft background with CS tips, right? I think that's Lattice. Fair enough. I feel like there's a lot of similarities in our content. I mean, I do a different kind of content. I guess a similarity is that we do the Minecraft in the background because we don't want to do facecam, so it's just gameplay in the back. Well, I guess my content doesn't really have gameplay as much. It's usually just a third-person kind of thing. I'm gonna switch to becoming a PNG tuber soon. I really like this deer character that I have. Okay, we're just waiting on this guy to finish up, and then we can start letting it run the actual coding too. Wow, look at that. I would play Minecraft right now, but the thing with Minecraft is that I would want to play the what do you call it? What do you call it? What do you call it? I want to play Bed Wars, but if I play Bed Wars, the stream is most def gonna crash because even right now with nothing running in the background, it's dying. So I can't do that. Otherwise, we'd be playing Minecraft. We'd run a round of Bed Wars while it codes for us. God, look at what the industry's come to, eh? Play around of Bed Wars while it codes for you. Crazy stuff, crazy stuff. I usually listen without a screen, like when I am in bed falling asleep. That's fair. That is fair. Okay, so task list is done. Peak. I think it should be in the task list thing somewhere here. 45 tasks. Task list. Implementation rules. So much stuff. So implement only one task at a time. Do not skip ahead. Do not combine tasks. And definition of done. 45 is complete when new users can finish onboarding in 3 steps or fewer. Now users can enter current balance and money available right now. Current balance is stored in money context. Phase map, phase 0 planning. Task 1, make docs, indexes, dependency graph, files likely changed. Okay. So probably I'm going to do this is a lot of tasks. So we're going to go into plan mode here. Does it not have a plan mode anymore? What? Why is it not planning? Usually shift tab should be plan mode. Damn, did they remove plan mode? What is going on with the world? Okay. Use the implementation task plan of 45 to start making a to-do list to then implement it all. Again, remember to use as much existing infrastructure as possible. Might also do study streams, which is another thing that I was toying around with because I've been studying a lot of machine learning concepts and the like through textbooks, and I've been reading God knows how many research papers recently. So I was thinking, I should just start streaming that. I should just start, talking through it with other people. It'll help me understand it better too. So that's another plan. That might be another thing that we might be doing soon. Hopefully, I don't know. Soon, hopefully, I don't know. Soon, hopefully, I don't know. Okay, so while that's going, that was still running. That's another thing. Okay, so we need to go to. Just need to get something set up real quick. Oh shit, I think I forgot. Goddamn, I'm stupid. Okay. Okay. University of Calgary students Sorry, I'm just helping my friend out with something real quick. My bad. We're gonna just let this code. Okay. Study in. Okay. Oh, it actually made it to do. Okay. Start coding and implementing. I wanted to start coding, but okay. It's gotten into documentation mode, I guess. There we go. And that's done. Okay. Honestly, I think the stream's kind of run its course. It's really run. Now it's just going to code itself out. So didn't really get much done this stream. I won't lie. But I think I'll probably end it here simply because I feel bad taking up your time with nothing. Next stream, hopefully, better things planned, and we can actually code or study together. This one, I hope you just learned that, hey, this is how we do AI spec-driven coding and whatnot. So, yeah, that's that. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I'll try and stream more regularly, and I'll start working on YouTube videos again very soon. Very soon, hopefully. And yeah, thank you. Take care. Toodaloos. Toodaloos, people. Toodaloos.